never underestimate and never underrate those constituencies. Because since we were here, as you said, you can say illusion. You can say the team lose sense. But we lost it because of a before normal course. And it goes beyond general secretary. It goes beyond national chairman. Obi Sebi, put yourself in my shoes. We are general secretary. You pay 2 million someone to about obey there. Obi there. Then I'll be polling station about to Obi say more you left abo. Obi say Moktabam Kotuaban and Adu or Tina the smart to abanemi. Obi to Kuma, some more Koto parliamentary primaries, the same Kofuya Koteska. Obi so a disca, Obi a yes Kennedy. Obi so a tour dollar rate na man a Jumego. Obi for say DDE Pino, I'm an Jumase. Obi or tour say, the tour acquire Juma contractor in Jamaica 1 year, Jamaica 2 years. Obi were youth na for a station, Obi were wire sanitation model, Obi was school feeding. Was he in Jamaica? One more trouble. Obi a general secretary. What can you do?
Yeah, but the question will be, so the general secretary, as of 2022, and party for two these challenges were there. DDEP was live. I mean, na NAPCO for complaining, youth na forestation they complaining, but that executive team promised to win the elections.
You see, because at the end of the day, issues now the bottom line is a solution. There are certain things that you can accuse me directly.
Yes.
Me better then as secretary na me lose here. Party for a catcher say yen pese boko fo bi esi e konso. Ya pese e koto aba na you obi a obedi party nanim. O disqualify nko fo bi bra mo manjina. Obi ene I have control because me na share elections.
Yes.
Presidential prime say the course one you adwuma ye. Wona one me lose. Voter registration, resources, and I say constituency no one fan. Assembly elections, resources, and I say what the common one fan. Me get a carrying a secretary. Busana to such extent say meetings and then making sure say logistics I say a constituency and I say a at the point get a bear 1 month to the elections. When I saw say no mama I spend most of my time in Getaka. Resources, I said, the mark constituency executives. Maybe I identify issues, no, Monko, sorry, Monko go for Monko taxi drivers for her party for no Monko Casa, you to know Munyamuko said you must say. Ask them. Then your idea me trans ya me here. Baby, I move say more than Mansa office. Namenam upper east, Namenam upper west, Namenam Bruno, Menam other places. Kajina secretary, me corners are there. But I realized that baby do the more thing. SMC from that me here Juma. Say they will bomb call to say be a Juma SME here as general secretary. Party constitution actually say men here. Say mentina and there. It's totally different matter. And they become a hamokra. But say there are certain things that will be where do the only thing you can do is to make comments, to advocate, and to come out and speak. But we are too many in crowd.
We spoke against reshuffle.
Like I spoke against the reshuffle for reshuffle. Like I spoke about appointees almost 2 years. So 2 minutes inside there. And me twa why and me you I see you are. My we are show. But no maybe those are the hazards. Will be no maybe it affects you. No matter how detailed you become, no matter how you try to work and make sure say the normal are put in place. No, we are there. Our ban policies will always affect you.
Jeff, me one very critical question. We saw one sana no. My main kind message is kakra about to bring some other perspectives to Mkomoa. Ye the ecosi sense the higher Sempa FM. Mene the General Secretary of the NPP and aiding Komo. They need a lawyer Justin Kodua Frimpong. They share Niome lead to the party's historic defeat and his future in the party and reform proposals. on also a war for the party going. And I mean, so my question, final question, I want to make the amount. I think one thing runs through party for one is say, any opportunities.
Obi, I know say no many evidence or proof to admit say BBC in a course. But I didn't yet to see. And if indeed BBC a course one, it tells you why a party baba too. Because me tia say Obi a qualifier says with no opportunity.
Yes.
Now, when you say, baby, I want a party no matter what now. Now, with Jinska, Obi, Sebi, it simply doesn't make sense. So, what to a NPP name, Obi here more free. Also, with Jinska and one.
So, reports a bit bow with him.
A bit bow, but unfortunately, Obi and man bow on time, I can say. Mima could chase come and that's what be or can almost say body say beer betray come away. So until my a man yet things so with my accounts, but he had to test my course, which I believe said there will be some iota of truth in there, not maybe a course or sir. And so if I call what there's one test of your car said or a polling station executive now will be quite 10,000 for school placements. If it is true. It's a bonnet criminal offense. So be better make us with this guy as our board. Inside the park or Ruby, over catcher and say, young Konyanko campaigner. What yet? It's now your problems I make say a course one, Tebi, a Kutia. There will be car about Musa Dankwa.
Yes,
a year,
exit polls.
May I disagree with you?
Exit polls.
Say what can say NPP. Say a car party.
Nkofo Toma Nana Dono in 2016 they didn't vote this time around. Toma and
you see, Sebi, 1+1 each. Osha voter register na wana. There be 18 minutes in Sebewa.
Yes.
And I Osha voter era Muhammad Nyari 2020. All things being equal, car new registration and buy probably almost 1 million. 800 and something thousand control.
Yes.
And post all kinds of what the Ninian now cry, can't you Mahama votes one? As they keep pushing to be about 7 million. And some votes never ever. That's the question Musa Dampa said. Until one register for front, say 800,000. Fine. Because a woman also to Abana can as you Mahama votes, crowd send people vote a caution. It's a fact, say 2020. NPP now 6 million.
6.7. That's 2020.
2020,
6.7 million. Yes.
It's a fact say your mama is near 6.2.
Sure.
And a young can say your voter register and swat here before. And so a course room, me what? It's a so course all things being equal, we're expecting say vote in your day, a super course room. And maybe you should come again and explain why 800,000 new registrants or more for and an NPP side 2 million votes on so fine. But me change what I met here because from the face of figures I damn and 2 million votes be a mamma to Abana. So I can say 2 million votes no ever to Abana. So even if it's 40% of side 2 million to my Ria Mahama, at least Ria Mahamat could more than 7 million. Until I disagree with him based on the fact that figures not there anyway they can't say. Then Obi raise the issue about say the next campaign the campaign national chairman should be the head of the campaign no officers say take charge then nukwaso obi ayi na anybody support you.
Yes.
Obi and so make can wasem.
Okay, I think in this
studio you see a normal make kai nyina no say ka party no di adwuma obi be na kan baby atia but oka na nkofo bi trivialize no HRC bi a o me the personal general secretary me nipa bako obi say okọ national council okọ state neck na do na so say na direction say na ekwa
yes
you are bound by it but say if the can say presidential primacy ekon or your officer of the party from national region and constituency I strongly advise say don't come out to support any candidate because any day baako na be win baako win na wakoyi wani ma mo npa foforo na npa ko na nya the person will not be comfortable to even work with you.
Yes.
Make us ask them nyina they call meeting bu a fie the meeting kan ha oh ye njai onye obi a beto abantu obi a ho kwan say eso kire na adwene really e dey course and say na ye nyina ye tena ase say anamon bi a ye penifo bi ya mbu etu ya amboy no se ye gya tum say amboy ya let's eat the humble pie na enti ase say ye no ye ni ye bi a ye amboy different free for me ekosoro nyina no ye tu ye ho ni ye hyehyɛ ebiem baako kwa do say information me dey atwa bonten na makoko you are professor makoko committee adwuma da bi say bi nyanse ne baako 40 anya din a obi wo agefofo bi na mabi wo maka ha bi na enka obi beka kra manka wa then last one here issue about baby any year quite obi me for constituency was 3 times that constituency no baby any amiaso be quite because what 3 times in fact back kwa dem invite to omukra mamo ba headquarters trying to solve issues between chairman and parliamentary candidate constituency for ni region for ni sa se bi home boni e be share your party phobia ono obi kasa o che ne se we ya wo ye embo na e ma ebufuo ni akoma e koso to me one of the reasons why Ilusu baby any seat no internal wranglings
because it's a seat you've won.
Yes, we need 15,000 20,000 police station I'm happy the person spoke about it because I go for free say you omudi every registered but it is something I came to meet say ya to aba na wie ya you constituency officers wie I came to meet them I'm not telling them about be share me I mo kan asem say you o free therefore mo esa me ka ho at that point I said I was going to look at it but then again obi challenge and I'm one say there were several constituencies I don't want the same issues and so the moment I can say okay me twa baby any baby any be quiet and you also be quiet call omabom that means you could constituency be the also album one shall you end up messing up even big time and still now come back to the point and say you nya to say yeah party ni ahye no man ya obi ye man no kra na adwuma and that is what I've always stand for and then I made the call parliamentary primaries ye nya asembia and I call presidential primaries ye nya asembia obi bia meti asese for me as to next election say make jina say me win say me lose say and then na me dweno because I know say if I contest a party for me my but my biggest issue the yamin say you better share party na we say be ya from so be see with our polling station elections e course so a baby wo ha anadu 3 areas atoaba obi wo ha want constituency wo kwade say no delegate and is polling station executive oko be polling station you can see youth organizer be wo ha 65 years 70 years or you youth organizer wo polling station
I know your party then.
Oh, it is
NPP.
Oh, NPP. And they know it. Makes my make a money. Constituency for mafia in your and say, yeah, trans here and one bro. And I'm saying their position be a year paint. It will come back to hunters. And they said, never tell I make once a man, a big matter. Me was so what can who been acquired album now. Album and then I course here, your pen for my audit, young call for. Your pen for my campaign. You should buy your head shame. So can be any ability be one. You call parliamentary primaries. Your MPs be a name yak because they felt say me campaign almost supporting me.
And also
let's say can be protect to and you can't be the visual contesting. Oh, but at the end of that, I felt say what might be so say me near Juma a beboa party no. Alfonso be in 2020 BCB. And to me, yeah, they met my young say be a minya obi, oko, and they be a resources kakra benya, Jennifer Kojina. But to say album in pass album the hop. Say me kwase sa album. Because nkofo na omo album no, ebi adwan asese omo to atia. Obi e be bet my side. Ye kotu wie ya asundua ba ye to obi ayi a ya for position bi aba. Obi se kama anya kana metia no. Wan hwe ka questions a go bubu sa no. Wan hwe ka interview nya be ye parliamentary prime minister ye ko ya wan ni. Ene e me lusu seat no. But now to me can't say parliamentary prime minister man ni. We for the can wasem say. It's me there. On behalf of the party, from your former president Yoweri Akufo-Addo, the national chairman, the flag bearer you about me, and to the many Ghanaians are not making the party. I no more Domaye, and not telling my about 2016, 2020, or more high hopes. Say or more year you my party, no party didn't couldn't be the many businessmen and women are across the country. Or more 2016 or more Tom Majapadi. Or more do musika, ye be my adopt the polling station, or more boy, edomsika by the various lecturers are or more various campuses, or more boy, or more a year research my and you call ye polling agents at the Maye. Many lawyers across the country at 2016, 2020, 2020 are almost so much hope in ACBI about many BBF no many BBno. On behalf of the party, we apologize and we are sorry. Sebi, I say party near GF so too. So we have not been fair to certain people in 2016, in 2020. To many youth are them on high expectations, say commitment BBI, and now say 8 man should be an a moment me should be an. We should eat the humble pie and admit say no my course you are queen. Contractors be an essay trauma intimate trauma. On one your stronghold no be an essay to me a quiet man yen. Schools are necessary to me see. Hospitals say to me yeah to man yen. Must say sorry to all these people. And as General Secretary of the party, I apologize on behalf of the party.
Do you agree from what I said this election and the result of free mobile, you know, a referendum on the performance of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo?
You see, Obi, for a binding performance, Sebi, I will stand everywhere and defend the record of Ejuma Waye. Sebi, Yoweri Akufo-Addo, a back projects or member. If you come and come out pencil back, you can't find projects away. Ultimate boy, maybe I'll be you for the free. Obu Kwajitu. See a chance you can't. Free senior high school, they buy a year of rules and can't be brought to start year, projects agenda 111, one constituency, one ambulance. Some of money they need now cost, we are forever grateful. But politics and election goes beyond our projects and key among it is human management. The choir before so any pabetina. Only by crocro no. Woman no who's a pipe be out drain home. Oh, wait dear, and part no or near any tranamono. If you cry about what was it or no yebu, at the honor you failure as a government. We were unable to carry our base along. We were unable at the point, you know, Sebi. Yeah, you do too. As General Secretary, I'm even at fault. Yeah, about 2000, Erade Kasa. Yeah, about 2016, the battle is the loss.
Yeah.
At the point, you know, we lost how we forgot about how we even came to power. Now, I will lead this charge. My national chairman said, we need to reconcile with our blood, our God. As a party, there be a free buyer, a big Jewish army. Yes, you come back. Go to the enemy. Go bomb pie. Say Boniface. Yes, sir. They say Radin Kayon. Said on my and Sasu 2000. On my and Sasu 2016. Once I said no, it won't be done. Because even Bible no kaka was it. Or Bible no kaka was it. Said, Ubia so what chance now we are born. Now go na me no kwako sena. Or the chop. Yes. 2 Chronicles 7:14. Or say, if my people who are called by my name will humble themselves, pray and seek my face, and turn from their wicked ways, then I will hear from heaven, will forgive their sins and heal their land. Or say, my mouth for my from Somumbra. So, Oma Brom was Oma no, no much more from Bonnie and one. Many are met you among can if you try. No message on my senses. And I can tell you, sir, the battle is still the loss. NPP will rise up again. There be CBN from so be a CBN. The better in 2028.
Let me ask a critical question because and I think Guy G captures that in the message. You see, Obi, the unapologetic Christian who feared Islamic takeover by Qatar, Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates, and all the rich oil countries that were alleged to be supporting the DMB campaign. These mature and passionate NPP Christians did not open their mouth wide to talk about this issue. They only whispered it to fellow NPP ardent Christians. They had a secret agenda and they resolved to sleep at home and pray. Guy G were cantonment in Accra. And there is this argument about the role of religion in these elections. As General Secretary, having looked at the figures, do you think it was an issue in my campaign number one, the candidate you presented, and a vote?
You see, Obi, it puts me in a very uncomfortable position. If you say, man, share me say yeah, we free station.
Yes.
Now, a human being, and I say, issues about religion, tribe, people are very emotional, sometimes irrational by it. You know, message say, "Mommy, say, part no, you were committee ayati so months in person. Obi, and young commanding nana, a bit in the better one.
Yes.
See, the movie be careful one, no committee in the better. Yes, I make a kind of committee, but I don't think say we are the right forum. Say, we do religion as them or tribe as them ever in the mess of power.
But say you presented the candidates, say Ghana for Travel. That candidate has a tribe, that candidate has a religion. Why was the big deal?
Obi, you want to now, you might committee your make.
I know what you mean.
You come be a say, you know them. And don't come be a bit make now. But when they say, you cry, you become with them.
How do you assess more campaign? No? The presidential campaign you waged. I've heard people say, sir, now are you too much music and dancing than propagating a certain message?
You see, Obi, a baby original, and a mama with me and make his comment. One thing I can confidently say, sir, in terms of campaign, you are about me, your campaign, see Ramaham. You are about me, a campaign, as you Ramaham. Baby, I saw could be a constituency piano. Campaign. But you see, elections goes beyond just one person and they be at the team or co-run or co campaign. Because Empo or your campaign do now or co constituency where we 60 communities.
Yes.
About 50 communities.
300
about 200 and more. Don't mean but at least of a city constituency. Actual campaign panel a former Jumadia. The retail campaign now, SNP, and then they be rallies, maybe you about me about a bishia soccer for. If I saw for Bishoma, concerns with Misha soccer for you. What's me? Until Obeka said, no man, no son of my disagree. No. The Obeko former, Obeko be free, and Nako Casa. No, it's the Obeka. No, when I can go convincing the retail campaign, the house-to-house campaign, and their campaign. And then I'll say yes, NPP, feel or have our agree. No, Mamma Sasso. If you say,
and no, is it due to the campaign team, your more operations, and answer a party?
Because see, a campaign party now, because what they should share about it. The present time, the Maui. The voter audit.
Yes.
Yeah, in their printing, they printing. It amount 276 constituencies in the timeline. That's all. Monkoshe, you who have been before or more betting. Could you send it test me so tea? What's all no, all compare school place, imagine.
Yeah, you want to mean
it's what in quite said. In most cases, I can say, how many, about 80-90%. Or my man, Ebi did that. Ebi quite so mufi. I know more. If I pen, I don't more ticket. Be sure be any more. Obi kwa kayo. Ochima say pakazu obo hayo. Ebi etima nyedwa. Bebu okra mo kache say a non-parliamentary prime minister na course no correct. Omo ntimi nko community okwa kwa campaign. If the man for we say parliamentary prime minister be ko digiska, be ko yesi. Eto omo ntimi nko kroma no kwa kache me say ye ba be campaign action. Ejuso constituency, eju be by election. Police station for the catcher say na yes say ma mo pen before from am ko campaign. Ko yetimi nko campaign. They come bobuye. So that's the challenger you face here as a party. But you see, campaign on any elections, Obi. It will be out to me who fact in the pan and say no man in Kuyi. And I say be at a point, not me who. Your call some elections and moves a certain places here and there. It raised the red flags. Hey, I did a bad. Because then me and my analysis in 2020 and why I get a crowd in new constituency it was based on that trend. And they said see 2023 me am shaming. But I said so no for the let's continue to work. So then we are new through Ethiopia oko baby a nipa mo ba be hia. Omo bo aje so ono mbe kasa awie no oh na ka me buafu then so onu aka dey mate ase. Oh, and to share baby at the point no near share said we are no melko na afro economy no start picking over kind of growth rate na start baso na inflation no ever for na dollar na stabilize, so it will mislead you to think say oh things are getting better. In fact, the last point to cry here, commission of projects. Oh, at the point I know your commission project at this time. But again, no ocean interventions are the other projects no come. Oceans are fly over here or a lamp to her and then they want a flower pot to one and go for more for her. Even I had friends I don't cause hey NPP for my son on my way now who are bad enough to quite the back Obi, when you hear these comments, it will make you forget analysis we are not in the past. What could you sue assembly leaders register now one and yet am I met to get a crab with a sewer college? Me to mu guma monamo mu ye juma campaign cars mumu did now omukoba o did not say the normal improve than said the name and say a year ago or 2 years. Yes, Obi said tell them a church man ya tree a boy say you can kind of man ya factors in your boom. Now me boy me just about March committee in your maduma or call rounds and kushia women now call for and church or my binyan. Book on Bebano. A baby book is here. We will need to sit down. They pick it one by one. When they see you, that ticket. You should say about correct. No, when they see you, you can see a message in one line item. I see a tree of one say, no more baby, na 7 for the Kenyan, it be a juma. Oh, none near party committee going quite sense to be brave.
Sir, among 4 hard issues, sir, this is a party. There is a perception around the party, sir, and more opportunity for the youth to work. And there is this category of persons, yet party to more experience on the Michael Pay. People had issues with him. Why would he be chairing a committee like this? Committee also mere groundswork and I don't know. Why Michael Pay?
You see, Obi, the person said to some extent, I share their concerns. Michael Pay money painful. They are the same because. One comment ago, you can make here. I think I need to address that point. A place never want.
Yes.
Some people says, listen here, former President Kufuor, and then Gabi Munade, listen, Abre Party. Please. In fact, I was very surprised in the podcast I said, Obi, between me and you, the only time you were Kufuor or who listened was a steering committee.
Steering committee.
Yes. It's not say bia and no discuss it before the meeting or quite about me crampo. yeah, near him, let's say, myself, national chairman. If national officers no crown, and a panel, and you know, we share a catch on say, senior and a movement suggestion, so your foreign count, you will through. Asana Yoko National Council. Please, Yera Kufuadu had no hand in the letter, a buyer. El Conho said you'll be a co-biaho. Why this list or why this committee? Obi, initially we were going to have 2 committees.
Yes.
First one was to look at constitutional amendment. Say, yen share your party structure. Oppositions be what say your twaba. Position where say you go for free. Say the expand your party no. Say didn't go for Rebecca home. So, and some make about say amendment say chairman should be the leader of the party at all times. Manifesto committee and no managing a more of academic way. The Pacono, a Juma on as a committee. And then you need people with predominant legal background to meet my idea. And the thinking was, what share Europe, Professor Michael Queer? You can NPP a constitution as a constitutional lecturer and a professor. He understands your party tradition better than many of us. And with experience or work with constitution, kind of constitution if I so by maybe at least it will be better for him to chair that constitutional committee. Over a bit to say, you're a FF I am constituency treasurer, I bear 3-time regional chairman, I bear national second vice, third vice, or party. The cap party number customer, what you say. Yeah, my may a gift your former MP or Takwan a former 4-time member of parliament. What the party now see in the party history. And here they say, okay. One group. Then let's find another group or the review of the 2024 election, the fact finding defeat election.
But the statement they didn't draw those distinctions.
Say we teach them about.
Okay.
And then no say Obi yeah. Doctor Honor
yes.
And see, yet say also no. Young people for the academia. Almost our research background now, more SIB independent, almost too much involved in party day-to-day running now. Say be a campaign, they were exposed maybe a cast or one customer because of their relationship with party funding, maybe a campaign team. No, what me show them can say be a could be a you say what you say. Sadia, young people for doing the same people before, but they belong to the academia or mobile to my side. And now, Bishop say professors, doctors, and no matter at the Belmo. And it's a totally 2 distinct groups: the constitutional review and the election review. But then we also started and realized that on what call rounds, fact finding, there will be suggestion for amendment in the constitutional, which will put down the constitutional review.
Yes.
He said, "Yeah, you need time, you wasting. Sadly, we should have one committee."
Okay.
Say they can compare notes, they can meet and discuss on issues with respect to constitutional review. Say we have only one document. It will be the constitutional review and the fact finding committee and you see a cabo. To a cabo man, the most senior person
and a better chairperson.
And a better chairperson. Any era, Professor Michael Queen. So it does not necessarily mean that on a better chance because there are 2 different groups.
Okay.
But he is chairing a Juma groups in Yabeya or the find member. What's your group now? Say a Damo and Professor Betts. They are young people. It's a mixture of experience, young people also, and gender balance also a woman and a forms our committee. Committee is started more clear terms of reference. I within 3 months say something. Nancy, I want the baby Bible and so I can go for so can which my draw my attention to say almost any email will be out. And people are not happy say email in terms of security. My draw my attention said they should correct it. And you know, Obi, there are several fools. Obi, and then the penny now the Benada Japo committee. Ubu all time on it. but o adwenche bi o person the boama committee ntimi ye adwuma obi okọ Ghana but adwuma o ye wonya time say obaba committee say obi aka so ye committee a na adwuma ko mu nwie da. So the suggestion is yeah having several power channels and conform betimi dey omo suggestion omo comments and omo ideas aba. Key among them and say they should have a link obi wo betimi add the documentation no what send here the document no what show no that common petition go so the baby no that common and here the soft electronic system on be use. And apart from that also there were officers of the party amoho campaign to omo ye adwuma nyina say empose ka committee bia kwenu ha as national party, as regional party, as constituency party your coalition you should write a report obi mewa the renew cry you should still write a report. And to omo there I said yeah officers of the party you play a key role in the elections.
We are report
as ultra report the real side level now afei na yeah ba ankra various groups are omo boy volunteer groups omo ye adwuma CSOs are omo wo ho asofofo ese bukoshi omo market women ahifofo ne sankofo a omo ko mu chenya they are going to do all those work omo e won say adwuma but o ka sa wo do onye hwe say obi amra one on one embetra se nka omo nwie da enti wa wo adwenche bi a person de ba bia various avenues waiting that committee. A normal zoning country, the country to 3 belts.
Okay.
The northern belt, the middle belt, and the southern belt. So Tima, northern belt. And we also gave them that power and they said they can co-opt.
Okay.
So but my fanko for I become a boy man bit my year. And see, young Chinese shema omunyo omedumon but you'll be a wide in Chibiano. Our offices are still open. What the baby bar suggestion back, you can test me, you can be a mechanic. If any more in your account, in your year, then you should say a bit my boy party.
But for you personally, what's next for you? In himself, we're a private legal practitioner. Of course, we're a politician. There, maybe I will maybe in so away on the side. Are you going to focus on
there's no opposition today? I may.
It's our opposition. It's only about you.
So they see you. They see you.
Hey, Obi, any kind of general secretary full-time job.
Okay.
Abemwa. Ebia cabinet meetings. Over cabinet meetings. Ebia. We need appointees need be she sana money and positions were in fact running the party is very difficult because no and I'm said yan she share no my for various years I say you're doing a pequania a be fast resources are the party at least officers are more headquarters region the conference and the party programs and activities until you are yes, no office, but a two be said me answer and quite much a bit in the Abuama party now. Why not? You know my bit me the Abuama party.
I only say, may you share message be video sending me, and I'm thinking whether to read it or not. They are sorry. Or see, Obi, during the NPP primaries, the big man of God intentionally met one of the candidates and asked him to try and win because in case he wins, they would campaign for the NPP on their pulpits. But in the case the other wins, they would openly campaign against the NPP on their pulpits. And they did just that. When Obama's opposing party saw Obama could win, they quickly stated that Obama was a Muslim, but Obama quickly showed his baptismal certificate. This is because Obama knew the negative effect of being a Muslim in a Christian-dominated country. Ghana cannot be exempted, or him and Ian Moore from Kumasi. And he again says George Kwatin in Adenta doesn't vote in Bantama constituency, but he is now a delegate in Bantama. His boss is also a delegate here. There are many others. Hey. Because a delegate of Bantama. And he has more information. Anyways. Ma yes, I was saying na ye DCM run echo. I know we would have another interview and then as and when it be necessary, be science working come bio. Yeah, that's a papa and we wish you all the best. But say opportunity na ba say obi impo suggest say national executive elections no and come in 2025 na mo need time say mo be 2026. It's something you would personally wish for, right?
In fact, I wish I bet my 2025.
Okay.
But
it will need amendment to the constitution.
2 ways.
Okay.
Whether they are still sticking with the bottom up.
Okay, and I say
up down approach. It's an idea, and you bet your time at the fight. But maybe ideally, but end of
2025,
the real lessons.
Okay.
Or need to be a presidential and parliamentary. Not you have 2 more sessions no matter because the next administration needs time. Say bit matter to no before the 2028 elections.
But would you contest again? When your opportunity to contest, how would you do it?
Obi, never say never.
Original secretary said never say never. You are aligned. Only they are doing.
Obi, I'm a party for Bekasa.
Okay.
And I don't fear any contest.
Okay.
Meaning a Juma Mayor party. Meaning a party for. NPP always reward hard work.
Okay.
And Komayo Koso, or let's say be a Masundafo. Also, that former OT and some party for Naika, for national, region, and constituency. They know the decision they have to make. And they do also based on the party in the country, party for the country.
There is a push for former MPs to take over the running of the party. Because Omono and they cite what has happened with the NDC, national chairman, former MP, Asidun Ketia, general secretary, former MP, women organizer, former MP, and they can hold their own against an overbearing executive. And your money be in the NPP.
Okay, but Asidun Ketia, Oman conference are good. Oman did 2 months Oman coalition, and Oman. Leaders who are NDC. At the end of the day, NPP election competition is always there. Until you do now, Obia or person obedient piano.
Whether formal
or non-formal or behind their family, they do a party for no will make that decision. Say you shall position we when no call boy, when they need coaching a boy. To say no money they do that. But I think say a many now. Oh, some men of restructuring the idea in Yapa says he should not get to treat no money. Because there are no money, yes, them kind. Now, we be dinner secretary next time, can know that the same issues now. We'll come back again to say, so we may buy no problem, see no. At least just solve once and for say, but yeah, we'll be over baby, I say, me on, see, Papa for a bit may not at least a good foundation for the person to build upon.
Yeah. But when him say a dini be a matetena me or simami, no dini be a matetena. 2 or 3 of them are from the Ashanti region. I mean, Mate, Eugene Entry, Mate, Henry Kwabnako Kofu, all former MPs. So, we are interested in General Secretary. Clearly, who?
Yeah, Isaac Asiama.
Mate Isaac. In fact, all the 3 from Ashanti region. It clearly say, Mujina, as well, no. And these are former MPs.
In my Ashanti, Ashanti doesn't disappoint.
I'm on disappointed.
Ashanti knows
they know the right thing.
Unim hopes and Adoye. Also, Obi tell him if he tries to run again, he will go with 12%. Hopson. Although we have 12%.
With us, we jai Afrantana.
Hopson and the message about
I don't need to respond to Hopson. I'm responding to. I'm not responding to. Hey, Obi, I don't have to say it on there.
Yes.
Like you see, me no me.
Yes.
You are not me poor. Obi a bit man, but whom you are the woman. What else?
Oh, he was instrumental in your campaign, I think. And there was a message said Mubema money as part of the healing process for them to come back
and party never signal.
Okay.
You see,
any individual decision.
Party never signal. The party net sense. Now, you signal. There will be a if you free party or not the net per se or say about back. Party net pay for never chance in the action. The young who say be okay, but corner back. Say no, I was seeing a sea, a man I'm quiet, Masabi Bima. Why not? As you will be up at the door, but at least, though you will position, I will be able to send me. But his party no so and she shall why as in the now will be our question. To me, the message party for they say, Yenya still focus, Yenya restructuring. Be our person of Boama party, and I fight to my friend. Be a more, be a person or China criticizing the also criticizing. Be office and normal and Kosuya with Nimino. Obia should voice out. Now, you name your names up in your share normal. I'm a normal to you. I mean, that is why I believe it.
Very well, very well. General Yedase Papa, Emreno, as 23 minutes after 7. Wow. Professor Ike Wallace is coming up next with Sports Night. Your best sports team, they say, you take your mumre.